Hello and welcome to Wigs with Liz. My name's Liz and I wear wigs, and I'm really excited today because I'm going to be talking about putting on and reviewing with you guys one of the most popular wigs that Godivas Secret Wigs do, and that's the Freedom wig. And I've got her in Raspberry Ice. Now, this is going to be a big test for me because when I get a wig, usually I put it on and love it straight away and know what I'm going to do with it. It's a little bit different with the Amazon wigs because sometimes they are a bit more challenging, as you've seen, because, you know, they have got that kind of need to adjust them and adjust inside. But with some of the shorter wigs that Amazon do, you know, they don't sit right on your head, whereas the Godivas ones do. Now, I'm really excited to put Freedom on because it's a style that I would not normally buy and wear, because it's so different than what I'm used to. But I wanted to get one, not just because it's their most popular wig, and that's certainly a great reason to buy one and try one, and to show it with you, because if it's their most popular wig, so many of you may like it, but also to give me a little bit of a challenge to see how I can get this wig to suit me. Now, when I first put the wig on, I was just blown away. I thought, how is this wig going to suit me? But then I sat with the wig and started looking at it, and it made more sense. So let's do it together. So I haven't put her on. I'm not going to put it on and get it amazing and then come on and say, oh, I've got Freedom on, look at me. I want to show you the challenge of getting Freedom right for me so that you can see it can be done. So first of all, before I even get it out of the bag, I'm going to prep my hair. So as you know, I'm going to put it in a low ponytail with a little bobble and turn it round, do it 3 times, and then on the 3rd time, just put it in a little bun. So that's how I prep my hair. Now, I have sewn wig clips into Freedom, but, you know, you could wear it with a wig grip band or a wig cap, or not even with anything at all if you feel so inclined to do it that way. But I've put the wig clips in. So here we go. And this is the first time I'm going to be really doing it, you know, because I've put it on my head and kind of messed about with these, but this is the first time. What I'm going to do is try and get this wig wearable so I could go out right now in this wig. Now I've got also a little spray bottle. I've just put some water in this in case I have to spritz it up, and I have got my trusty brush in case I need to give it a bit of a, you know, boof with it, see what's going on. So before I do Freedom, I'm going to talk about the inside because we're going to put her on. We're not going to take her back off. So Freedom, she feels nice. I think she is machine teased. I'm pretty sure she is. But she feels nice. Like the whole, I mean, it's very light wig. I can hold it in the wefting with my little finger. And it's like picking nothing up at all. It's airy, light. This is also another reason why it's one of their most popular ones, because it's so light. It's like having nothing on your head. And you can see, you know, again, these wigs, so much work go into these wigs. That's why the high end are a bit more money. So, you know, the cap, it just touching it feels nice. You know, none of these cardboard caps that you get with Amazon, you know, these just feel so nice. And, you know, that's why they feel so nice on your head, because they feel so nice when you touch them. And at the back, you've got the gorgeous breathable wefting. You've got the label so you know exactly where the back is, and you've got the bra strap adapters that make it looser or tighter to fit your head. Everything in this wig cap is perfect as it's meant to be, and you've got the, you know, the gorgeous little well-made ear tabs that fit perfectly over the ear and also align your wig. Now I've sewn 2 wig clips into this. Aren't I getting better? Look at that. I've done it with darker cotton. There's no cotton showing. I just think I'm getting so much better at sewing wig clips in than right at the beginning when I was just bodging them up. So it just shows, you know, practice makes perfect, trial and error. So I'm going to unclip my wig clips. I've sewn those in, and I'm going to turn Freedom inside out now. This is what she looks like. So the colour is Raspberry Ice. This was the colour I picked for this wig. Now, I do want to get it in a different colour. And I love on the demo video or on the demo picture that Danielle from Godivas Secret Wigs is wearing this in Nutmeg F. Or not even, I don't think it's Nutmeg F. I think it might be a different colour. I'm not sure, but it's a blonde and it looks really nice. So I'm going to maybe get it as well in that, because I think at the moment this colour is nice as it is. This particular wig may suit me more in a different colour. But I do absolutely love Raspberry Ice. I've got a lot of wigs in this colour. My gorgeous long Candice wig that I cut bangs in is in this colour. It's beautiful. And you guys know, if you've been watching me for a while, or if you haven't, this is your first time, welcome. I am all about the red. I've always loved red. And whenever I've gone a colour, it's gone red. So, you know, this is a gorgeous colour. And I love how it's got this highlighty kind of caramels through it. And just a gorgeous colour. So the colour is stunning. And the wig itself is really beautiful. It's just because I'm not used to having this kind of style on my head. So before we do anything, I'm going to get my brush. And I'm just going to brush through the top of Freedom, just to break it up a little bit. And look how big it is. You can see all this height movement on it. And, you know, going to look a bit crazy on me, but it's exciting. And the thing is, when you put a wig on, you may feel a little bit uncomfortable at first because you think it doesn't suit me. It looks weird. What are people going to think? But then after a moment's panic, you take a deep breath, you calm yourself down, you sit with the wig, and it feels better. You think, okay, I could get away with this look. May not be exactly what I'm used to, but I could easily rock this wig. And that's what I feel I'm going to do. And the next wig I'm going to review after Freedom is Lisa. And Lisa is even more of a challenge for me. She's the one I unboxed with you guys, and I put it on my head and I was like, whoa, and took it straight off. That's more of a punky style. So I'm excited to try that one next. And I really do get excited about these wigs. I'm passionate about these wigs. And so many of you guys, you know, not maybe you necessarily, but so many, you know, clients of Godivas Secret Wigs are in love with Freedom Wig. It's their top selling wig in, you know, years in a row. So let's see what all the hype is about. So I'm going to put her on with my thumbs at the back, pull her on to the front like this. Look at this. And I'm going to tuck all the back of my own hair in because it's a shorter wig. Look at this. I love it. I'm going to get the two ear tabs and make sure they are straight and flat to my ears, which they are. They feel very nice and secure. And then I'm going to pull the wig up to my hairline. Now, because I'm doing it in, you know, the camera, I'm just going to double check I've got it in the right place, and I have. So you can see why this wig is a little bit of a challenge for me, because it's such a big style and it's short. It's like, whoa, what are you going to do with that then? So first I'm just going to clip it in so it's secure, so it's not going anywhere. So this is the wig. Now, first of all, I love, and I mean love, the way it's got all this hair coming into the nape of the neck. I just think it's beautiful. And it feels so nice when it's on. The whole wig itself is so light and airy. I don't even know I've got it on. And I think that may be another reason why it's such a good seller. So when Rochelle does these wigs, you know, she says, okay, start round the front and, you know, see how it goes. Just move it around and see how it goes. So we're going to start by putting it all around the face. And I'm going to start with, you know, parting it where it wants to be. Now, I've brushed it out. This is where it kind of wants to go. So it's got a very nice natural part there that feels nice. And again, it's machine teased, so you can have it high with a lot of height in, or you can pat the whole thing down and make it a flatter style, which is what I do prefer. So isn't the colour gorgeous, first of all? Look at this gorgeous caramel, raspberry ice, kind of red colour, just all the way through with these highlights. And if I show you in the mirror there, just look at that as I turn my head. Look at the colour definition, really beautiful. Same at the top. Absolutely stunning colours on this raspberry ice. That's why I chose it. And, you know, I thought, is this going to be the one? But I do want to obviously try it in a different colour too. So she's actually not looking bad at all, to be honest. You know, I haven't really done anything to this wig, as you know. I thought, am I going to need to put some water on it? But she's actually falling really well. Now, I am thinking, what am I going to do with the bang? Because, you know, on this wig, some people cut a bang into it. Now, I do quite like it to the side, the way it is. So let me just have a look in the mirror. Yeah, I do quite like it to the side, the way it is. But I do feel that maybe it would need a little trim. What do you think? It might need just a little trim, just around the face, just like there, to, you know, just give it a little bit of definition. So I think what I'm going to do is cut in a tiny little bang to really bring a little bit of style into the face. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to nip upstairs and do that, and then I'm going to come back and tell you what I've done and if it looks good. I'll see you in a second. I'm back. Okay, I'm converted. I can understand why everyone loves freedom. So I've just gone upstairs into the bathroom and cut the fringe a little bit. I got my scissors, pulled it down, cut it. And I'll be honest, when I first cut it, it sprung right up. And sometimes they do that. They need a bit of coaxing down. And it's still sticking up a little bit. But what I've done is I've put water on it. And I got a little roller brush. And I put my hairdryer on cold because I would never put heat on these wigs. And I just did this a little bit. And it was going kind of in style. So I just went in the bathroom, put a little bit more water on. And it's kind of gone like this. And do you know what? I kind of like it. I kind of like it. It gives it a funky style. And, you know, you can put water on these wigs anyway. So I think I'm converted. I'm quite surprised how easily I've been able to adjust this style to suit me. Because I thought, oh, I don't know about this freedom wig. Not quite sure if it's going to suit me. But it absolutely does. And a little bit of adjusting on the fringe. You know, however you want to do it. You don't have to do it the way I've done it. You know, I've just done it this way to suit me. It feels really nice. I think I'd definitely go out in this wig. And I'm actually thinking about some events I've got coming up. And I'm thinking, shall I wear this wig? I don't know what my boyfriend's going to think about this wig because, you know, he does much prefer the longer styles. But that's because my natural hair was that way. And he never really saw me in real life with short hair. So it's also been something for him, you know, a bit of a learning curve for him to get used to me in a short style too. But I'm actually loving this freedom wig. And I can see now, you know, just from being in it for a little bit and adjusting it myself, why this is the big seller. So Godivas Secret Wigs Freedom, Liz gives a thumbs up. So let me show you from the side and you'll see what I mean. So from the side, isn't it just pretty and funky? I think you can as well put it behind your ears if you wanted to. I know that Rochelle does that a lot with her freedom wig. Brings her ears out. I'll just put it back over and then I'll do that side front on. And this is the back. It's just so pretty. You know, it just feels so light on my head. I feel quite sassy and sexy. And this is the side. So, you know, if we put it behind the ears, it gives a whole different look. And this is what Rochelle does with hers all the time. You know, she puts hers back like this all the time. So, gives a bit of a different look again. So, that's how it is from the side. And that's how it is from that side. I'm liking this look, but I do prefer it more over the ears. That's just a personal thing. But yeah, I'm loving freedom, I have to say. I'm quite surprised how easily. I don't know if Lisa's going to be as easy as this. I think that's going to properly be my challenge. But I'm liking this freedom wig. I really am. Let me have a look in the mirror. Yeah, I'm liking it. It's different for me. It's something different. I would never, you know, have my hair cut like this. I would never dream about that. Or I would never dream of buying a wig like this usually. But I thought, do you know what? I've got to have it because it's their top seller. There's got to be a reason why it's their top seller. And I thought, even if it doesn't suit me and I don't wear it, you know, then as long as I can help someone out there by wearing it and showing it to you and letting you know what it feels like, then, you know, I've done a good job. But I actually would go out in this wig. I will blast it a bit more to get this fringe to sit better because, you know, when I did my fringe on my Candice wig in this raspberry ice colour, he did the same thing at the beginning. I don't know if it's just the raspberry ice colour or, you know, it's the wig or I'm not sure, but it did flip out. See how it's flipping out a little bit? But that will calm down. You know, that will calm down. Once it kind of gets used to the fact that it's been cut, it will start feeling cut and then it will go flatter in. But I do kind of like it flat to my face like that because that is quite, you know, a bit sexy and sassy. But I also like it kind of wafted out the way. just let it do what it wants to do. Now I've taken the bits out that were falling in my eyes. It's not annoying me in any way. So I can totally see why this is their top seller. And again, look at my earrings. It's showing my earrings off. It's very pretty. I'm definitely going to get this in another colour. Definitely. Now I've tried out Freedom, I'm like, I think I'm converted to Freedom. But, when Rochelle wears her wig, she boofs it all up. So let's try it all boofed up and see what we can do. She punks it up. She perhaps put some water on this. Let's see if we can style it a different way. Let's put it over this side and see what Freedom wants to do. Just using a comb. Now I've got this fringe I want it to be. How does that look? How does that look, do you think? That's not too bad at all. It's not too bad at all. There's many things you could do with Freedom. You could put her over this way. And I am kind of liking these shorter wigs on me. Because, it's not something I've ever had. I've never really had short hair. So it's such a treat for me to be able to wear a little short wig and, look good in it and get away with it. So as you can see, it is flicking up here. But that, as I said, it will sort itself out because my other one did. When I first cut the bang on my Raspberry Ice Candice, I thought, what's it doing? Sticking up. But then it was weird because after time, it just kind of flattened out. So I think these wigs are very, very clever, how they kind of know what to do. But isn't that nice? Let's part it over that way. Let me have a look in the mirror on that one. Yeah. It's nice both ways. I do like it parted in the middle though. So what we'll do is I'll brush it forward. And let me have a look at that. I'm just curious to see what it looks like in the mirror as well. So I've brushed it forward and then say, okay, Freedom, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? How do you want to be? And it's just automatically going like this. So I'm really liking it. So I'm really interested to see what your views are on Freedom and what you think of this wig. I know that you can see the flip up bit, but it's a bit funky, but honestly that will go down. I'm not going to spend the time now doing it because, it'll just, but if I'm going to wear it out, then, I'll do that. But even still like this, I'd still wear it like this. It's very, very pretty. I like it. Yeah, I'm just thinking, have I cut enough off? I definitely have cut enough off. And that's it, don't be afraid to cut your wig. Because you think, it's going to flip up, then it's never going to sit right. It will do. The design for that, even if you wanted to wash your wig. Say if right now you thought, okay, I'll give it a wash. If you washed your wig now and left it to dry, it would dry as it should dry. It's just because it's like, you've cut some off. What happens now? What do I do now? And I noticed that, with one of my wigs, with my Candice wig, my thin Candice, that I cut the bang in the ginger brown one. When I washed it, it just settled down. I mean, it was settled down anyway, but it settled even more down like it was meant to be that way because the wig does what the wig does. So, Freedom. What do you think of Freedom? Loving it. So this is Freedom and Raspberry Ice from Godivas Secret Wigs. Great little short wig there, top seller for I think it's 2 years or 3 years running now, but love it. And let me show you again at the back of the nape. Look at that. That's what I really like about this wig. How it just falls very natural into the back of the neck, the nape of the neck, and it just feels really nice. It just feels nice. The whole wig feels nice on. It's very comfortable, very light, very airy. Definitely a wig for around the house. You could easily wear this all the time. I can understand why it's a day wig. Not a day wig, a popular wig, because I would wear this around the house and do my jobs and eating my dinner. And whereas some of the longer wigs, you have to, move them out of the way. Not because there's a lot of hair, but just because you do with your own hair. When I've had long hair, as I said, the first thing I do is whack it up because I'm like, it's all round me. But how, nice is it? What a treat it is to have a little short wig on for around the house. So now I might stay in Freedom today and try and get used to it a little bit more and see what I think. But yeah, really loving it actually. Really excited to get it in a different colour and see what the difference is. So Freedom and Raspberry Ice from Godivas Secret Wigs, a thumbs up from me. I hope you've enjoyed this. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.